How old were you when you made the exit?
24.
So still fairly young.
Yeah.
So how did that feel?
Yeah.
I mean, I imagine it was
like a great relief and like was nice to kind of, it was a nice cap on that journey and like a good way to end it and rewarding. At the same token, and we were talking about this before we started, it was my first business. And so I really had no clue what I was doing. And I really ground myself into the ground. Like I kind of was running a business that was running me into the ground basically, and didn't take much care of my health. Ended that experience feeling pretty like down and out, like pretty anxious, pretty depressed. And yeah, just burnt out. And so it was a giant relief to, sell it and get out of it. And at the same token, it gave me a lot of realizations to like what I really wanted to build in life, which was, a great business that I could operate anywhere in the world, have more freedom, not have to be like in one place with in an in-person location, in an office all the time building something. I had much more of a desire to go and travel. When I had graduated through university, for 4 months, I had gone and traveled through 23 countries across Europe and Southeast Asia. And it was one of the most like transformative experiences of my life, just seeing all these different cultures and different ways of living and just being out in nature and exploring and the adventure of it all. And I knew that once I had gotten out of BitMaker, I was like, okay, I want to get back to that. Like that to me is like the zest of life. That's what it's all about, is like exploring, getting outside, experiencing different cultures and building along the way something special. And so that was kind of an exciting prospect once I sold it, to be able to go and get back to my roots and what brings me true happiness.
I think that's one of the best things. I always recommend people to travel, but it's even better if you can travel while still making money.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons, when I had that gym and I was a full-time personal trainer and I wasn't making money doing anything else. Like everything was very heavily reliant upon me being there in the gym training my clients. So anytime I took a vacation, my income dropped to pretty much zero. And I used to like, as much as I loved to travel, I was getting agitated because like, oh, here I am spending, but I'm not earning. So I would, my trips would probably only be able to be like a week at a time, and I'd have to go back and then just be in the gym all day, every day. And I thought, hang on, this is not the life I want to live. I want to be able to, like you, travel, work when I want. I was never really afraid of working, but I just wanted to be able to choose when it was that I wanted to work. Because I go through periods of, okay, a couple of weeks, maybe in a couple of months, head down, all I'm going to do is work. But if I feel like I don't want to do that anymore, I like to have that option to just have a bit of time off for a week or a couple of weeks.